What's up? It's Chosen Roof. You tapped in with my nigga DJ DoWrong. Greatest DJ alive. Always playing exclusive hits in Vegas every day. Tap in.
DJ DoWrong, man. I appreciate you for having me on your project, man. If y'all ain't heard it, y'all go check it out, man.
Yo, what that shit do, man? It's your boy Wolf. I need y'all to do me a solid, man. Go tap in with my bros, DJ DoWrong.
Shout out to DJ DoWrong for bringing us all together, man. It's a classic. Make sure y'all check it out.
Yeah. What's the deal, man? You tapped in with Fast Money J, man. Shout out to DJ DoWrong.
Between Honey Nut Cheerios and Honey O's. A lot of you niggas Honey O's, but my niggas Honey Nut Cheerios. We know who the brand name nigga in this shit is. We know who the knockoff niggas is. We ain't gonna say no names though.
Shout out to my nigga Skinny, man. I always say, man, there's a difference between popularity and influence. Give my nigga Skinny his flowers. We got a lot of you niggas. He done influenced a lot of you niggas to do the same shit he doing. Code 7, we getting ready to take over.
Talk your shit, nigga. Lately I've been finding all types of motivation. Lately I've been grinding, can't stop my rotation. Lately I've been writing all types of quotations.
You've been hitting my line, wasting my time playing all these games. And it's such a shame that you don't taste the same no more.
Y'all don't know pimpin', just play your shit. I'm out of shot, okay, y'all bitch.
Just like we got married, give me a kiss. Hey, can you handle a guy like this? Not on no pimpin', just play your shit. I know they shot lies, but they all meant it. Just like we got married, give me a
You know what I'm saying? Sportswear, y'all check it out.
Nickname IR West, I'll be taxing. Every day I'm pressed to death and close casket. And I'll be there with dick in these
souls are like an acid. I'm an intercept on that bitch, can't put her past me. Every beat I'm Chevron Tech run, I be gassing. Think a little Wayne on the track, high.
Yeah.
DoWrong, what up?
What's up with you, man? How you doing, brother?
Man, I got a house full of these freaking kids.
I know how that is. I just put all mine to bed.
Bruh, I wish. What's good, Shasta? I wish,
lucky,
bro.
Man.
I got my oldest one came over here. I don't know where the fuck she came from, because I swear I told her I was done raising her years ago.
You gotta utilize her to your advantage tonight. Shit.
Man, they don't fuck with her. These other kids don't fuck with her.
So true. I'm glad my son's 3. I'm glad my son fucks with his sisters at 9 and 7. And
man, see, that's a win.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Dad's he will, but my youngest, she don't fuck around. She don't fuck around. They the same sign though. They legit 2 days apart in birthdays.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
similar personalities, huh?
Bro, I got the same exact kid. Like she's the same kid.
Terror times 2.
All over again, bro. I used to go through it with this one. Like she was kind of a crybaby, but she just didn't like people, and she the same way. They both don't like people around them at all.
Damn.
They don't like people.
I got to get around them and see if they like me. You know, if kids if kids like you, that's saying something about you. You know what I mean?
Fact.
So,
Bumper to dumper, yeah, man. This is bumper to dumper. Let me tell you how this works. Your best bet is to go to YouTube, but I'm gonna tell you how it works since you on Instagram asking me questions. Bumper to dumper means that we play your music. It's a 10 to spin, 10 to spin your record, man. We play your record for $10. If it get on the bumpy side, the DJ will put it on his platform on Mondays, Independence Day. We play live on Twitch. Then he would turn around, throw it on YouTube. Once he throw it on YouTube, I also put his Twitch account on my YouTube. You also get a shot at performing live at one of the Code 7 events, which we have an event February 19th, my birthday event to be exact. Me and Lou both turned 2 different ages on the same day. Come out, pop out for that, man. Get your tickets for that. Tickets are going, so I suggest y'all hurry up and get your tickets for that. Yeah, so that's what Bumper to Dump it is, bruh. Bumper to Dump it. Send your music to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Cash App, DJ DoWrong. Simple.
It's real simple. We make it real simple for you. Appreciate everybody that tuned in on Tuesday. We had our most successful Tuesday, just as far as participation and everything else. This show is only as successful as you guys help us make it. You know what I mean? So anybody that's on IG to get the full experience, make sure you come over here to YouTube, whether it's DJ DoWrong or whether it's Code 7. If you're on Facebook, you can still get that good experience with Code 7. You know what I mean? So we are here for you to have a good time, critique music, talk the shit that we talk, give some great feedback. Don't be surprised if you say that the song is trash and you want to dump it, and I ask, or Skinny asks, why? You know,
why?
Thanks, Ivan. I appreciate that you like the new background.
My YouTube is Code 7, KODESE number 7EN. I'm finna put it right in the comments right now. If you don't,
I was gonna tell Skinny I had to go and get man. It was hard finding some green, like the color green for that green screen shit. It was hard finding some of that shit in the stores, man. I was surprised that it was hard.
So what you made it long? You just got something. You just got a longer thing.
I didn't have nothing on my door. So on my door, it's a white door. So that's why it looked like it was all ripped up and shit before. So I went, thanks to you guys. I appreciate it. That's part of what the $10 goes to. You know what I mean? I was able to go and upgrade a little bit. And then I said, since I'm upgrading, I might as well go ahead and fix that background. So I know you see your logo there. I kind of play with it a little bit. And
man, I see it.
That shit looks good, man.
I just made the Las Vegas Legends logo too. I ain't even dropped it yet, man.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Dropped it yet. I just got that logo going too, man.
Hey, you know, an album came out today. I don't know if
is it already out? Oh, it is after. It's out on the East Coast.
Spitters I've been looking for. Spitters isn't out. It might be out now because we're after 9 o'clock. So his project is most likely out. But Weibo's album came out, and I heard it earlier. I want to say it came out either like last night. I want to say I found it last night.
Okay.
And there's 8 songs that's on there. I was not disappointed. You know, we have Weibo at high levels of expectations whenever he releases stuff because he's put himself in that position to have those expectations. You feel what I'm saying? So see, Spitter shit is out right now. It's being played as we speak. So that's another project.
Taylor Louise playing the project. Did you listen to Weibo project yet?
I listened to some of it. Yeah, I did scan through it. I'm actually gonna play something. I'll play something tonight.
Say you got a track for me because I ain't heard none of it yet.
Oh yeah, you're gonna like what you hear.
This really the month that I started tapping into the city. Like I played kind of like beginning of the year. I normally play like whatever dropped the end of the year. Like I got like a routine damn near now, right? And then I don't really play. Yeah, when the new music come in, I normally wait till like probably like right before my birthday or right after. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you also got to think locally, shit has kind of been shut down a little bit as well. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers haven't been really releasing a lot of music, and I think everybody kind of goes in that mode to where it's like, okay, we're gonna take January off and then start flooding shit in February and really start releasing projects at that time. You know what I mean?
Man. So, live on YouTube. I see everybody tuning in to my Instagram live on YouTube right now. Code 7 and DJ DoWrong. Live right now, man. Live right now. Get over there right now. Check us out. Yeah, so I kind of been on that as far as with the music thing. If I get in the car right now, 9 out of 10, she is playing Taylor Louise or fucking Perrier. So
yeah, they'll stay
I
in
probably know
rotation.
both of them albums front to back now.
Oh, I don't blame you. I mean, that's good. When you can listen to a album from front to back nowadays, you know, somebody put out a good solid project. Taylor Weeze, that's how his project is. You know what I mean? When it comes to Perrier, that's how his project is. Did you see his new video? I know you try to wait on a lot of this shit. I'm trying to instantly see the
I
shit.
wait on videos. Hey, listen, I really wait on videos to do reactions. But to be
that.
honest, I was low key disappointed that it's a new song, right?
Yep.
I'm disappointed. I ain't seen the video yet. Nothing like I ain't disappointed with the song. I'm disappointed with we have such a great project that is not getting the promo push that it should be getting.
You know, that happens a lot. We see that happen a lot.
I don't like to move on. You don't gotta move on, man.
It's not a game of really releasing a ton of music. It's really marketing that project that you're putting out to see what the shelf life could be on that. And what I mean by shelf life, how long can you milk that project through whatever time frame, whether it's, you know, extending it out to like a year because you got videos strategically placed where you're going to be releasing stuff at different times to where you could really stretch it out. You know, it's I still talk about they didn't see us coming. And to be honest with you, on the 14th, so on Monday, will be a year that project has released. And that time has flew by. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but we still talk about it. We still got videos. You know, I could extend it. Or we could do a couple more videos off of there and extend it even longer. But my point is, if you go in with a plan and you really like push that project, put videos to that project, because a lot of people will do videos for songs that aren't even on the project. And
facts.
I do you know
they gotta start that, and that's starting to, you know what I'm saying? Like because I believe in these artists, I really be wanting them to really do the push that they need to push, do for a project. Live on YouTube right now, man. Code 7, DJ DoWrong. I see y'all popping in and popping out, popping in, popping out. The YouTube is normally at about 10 to 15 a day. Y'all playing with us today. Live on YouTube right now, man. Let me explain to y'all how this shit works. So, bump it or dump it, man. We play your music, man. 10 to spin. You get it played. Send it to djdowrong@gmail.com or and send the cash out to DJ DoWrong for $10. If it get bumped, we will also play the music on DJ DoWrong platform, which is Independence Day on every Monday. Once it's played there on Tuesdays, I reshare it to my platform, which is Code 7. On YouTube, I share it on YouTube. Then you cannot go back and watch none of these shows on Code 7. It is all on DJ DoWrong. So I suggest that y'all go subscribe to DJ DoWrong if you ever want to get a playback. If you ever want to go screen record your record getting played. If you ever anything like that, you have to go to DJ DoWrong because I deleted off my social media and I deleted off my YouTube. Only way you can get it is from DJ DoWrong. So I suggest that y'all subscribe so y'all can quit missing this great content.
I appreciate it, brother.
If this stuff gets skipped, you will see Shannon Sharp. We did kind of see him a couple times yesterday.
Yes,
if it gets skipped, you will see Shannon Sharp, man. Yeah. So with that being said, I see y'all tapping back in. Y'all tapping
it's good
in
to see
live
Bishop.
on YouTube.
It's good to see Bishop. It only took him like 3 weeks to get over to YouTube, but it's good to see.
Bishop was on my. He was always on my live on Instagram.
Yeah, so it's good to see Bishop is over on this side, man. Welcome to Bump It or Dump It live and in effect. You know what I mean? Let me check the email real fast, see if we got anything. Not yet. We just getting warmed up. You know what I mean? And we might as well get something cracking, unless you got something else that you want to talk to him about.
Nope. Let's go.
So I told you about Weibo's new project. It's called Antisocial. It is available on all streaming platforms. He has a song. It's called Bittersweet. I'm going to play that shit. Bump it or dump it. Make sure that you guys help us in the comments. Make sure that you put bump it what you like about it, what you don't like about it. If it is a dump it. But here we go. Weibo, Bittersweet is the name of the song. Let's get it.
Have you already shared this?
Sometimes I just drop the top so I could feel the breeze. I put my life all on the line and see my family eat. Say it's a blessing if you ever make it out these streets. My partner on my birthday, shit was bittersweet. I got a lot up on my mind, can't even go to sleep. Fighting depression like the devil trying to call me. I got this pain up in my heart, that's why I'm pouring lean. The way I'm locked up in this booth, it's like I'm quarantined. Would I be wrong if I cut all of them bitches off? Would I be wrong if I put all of my niggas on? Would I be wrong if I treat them how they treated me? Would I be wrong? Late nights in Vegas Heights is all I remember.
Live on YouTube right now, man.
Think about my past, I get
KOD,
sentimental. That's why I went and dropped 30 on my side.
Right now,
just told me go hard, I used to argue with him. So for you, I'm going hard, wish I can call my nigga. Remember days we used to talk, how we gon' ball together. Whoever thought the day would come, we wouldn't be all together. We went from stealing out of stores, we even started. That's why I'm smoking day to day, just so I can ease the stress. Mr. Dead homie so much, I got them tatted on my neck. And this bitch say she gon' ride, I got locked up and she left. That's why I never chase a bitch, that's why I'd rather chase a check. Would I be wrong if I cut all of them bitches off? Would I be wrong if I put all of my money on? Would I be wrong if I treat them how they treated me? Would I be wrong? Sometimes I just drop the top so I could feel the breeze. I put my life all on the line and see my family eat. Say it's a blessing if you ever make it out these streets. Buried my partner on my birthday, shit was bittersweet. I got a lot up on my mind, can't even go to sleep. Fighting depression like the devil trying to corner me. I got this pain up in my heart, that's why I'm pouring lean. The way I'm locked up in this booth is like a quarantine.
Bittersweet. Bittersweet is the name of the song. It's off the project Antisocial that is available on all streaming platforms. If you like Weibo, Weibo definitely comes with it. And I thought that was a vibe right there.
What up? I think so, man. Weibo haven't disappointed me, man. So I'm really excited to hear this project. Let's see what they got.
Yeah, he won't disappoint you on that either.
Yeah, Weibo don't disappoint, man. So it's always good hearing Weibo, man.
He does good on his beat selection. You know, that's always key. Like if you're good at choosing music, which if you have an ear for music, I'm one of those cats that has a good ear for music. Hence why I do what I do. You're another individual that's got a good ear for music. Hence why you do what you do. And you know, when we're hearing this type of stuff, when you got a beat and you got somebody who could come with different styles to ride the beat, you know, Weibo will change it up. You know what I mean? He'll spit over some shit that sounds like it's from Detroit. He'll spit on some shit that sounds like it's some West Coast shit, some mainstream shit. I mean, he's pretty versatile when it comes to this music shit. And so he continues to keep shining the way that we expect him to. And looking forward to him. I saw that he said he was off papers, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, man, finally.
This should give him an opportunity to really get out on the circuit and talk with people and really promote this project and previous projects. That's what I would like to see from Weibo. Now that he's able to really maneuver and move around like he's wanted to, I would like to see him get with the right people. Wink, wink, hint, hint, us. You know what I mean? Get with the right people, and let's give the people you know what I mean? It's long overdue, in my opinion.
I can't wait to be able to put Weibo on the stage, bro. I can't wait to be able to put.
And we ain't just talking about a picture, right? We ain't just talking about a cartoon. Shit.
Yeah, man. We trying to make something happen. Weibo is he definitely one of the ones who deserve the spotlight. I feel like he put in a lot of work.
True.
Coming straight home, like a lot of niggas come home from prison and fuck up. You feel me? Like he stayed focused, bro. He
Super
stayed
focused.
And I feel like he deserve his flowers for staying focused.
Yeah, because a lot of people will fuck up and go back to their old ways, and he made it a point. Shout out to Prince the Model. I'm sure he had some influence on keeping him on the right path as well. His brother, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
So you got a good support system, and I met his mama before, and I know his mama really believes in everything that they do. So when you have a good support system like that, you know what I mean, it's really hard to go the wrong way. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing, he's getting his bread, he's doing great music. Like you got to get that man his flowers, and that's on zero bias opinions on that shit. That's just real talk.
Facts, bro. You have to. So big shout out to that, man. Big shout out to Weebo. I'm glad he dropped that project. I can't wait to really hear it. Really get to sit
Somebody
down
need
and
to tag
really.
Weibo. He on this shit. Somebody tag Weibo.
We tagged him on we tagged him on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. He tagged one time on Facebook. Damn, this
Shout
shit.
out to we got Dula in this motherfucker, Fifth Element in this
Shout out to
motherfucker.
Dula,
What's
man.
happening? You know what I
This
mean?
element in
DJ
the building.
Slim, Bishop in this motherfucker, Taylor Weed. Like, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now to Bump It or Dump It. Skinny, tell them how we get down with Bump It or Dump
This
It,
how
brother.
this work, man. Bump it or dump it, man. You send your music to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. 10 to spin, man. $10, man. Send it to the DJ. DJ DoWrong. Everything is simple, man. Everything is DJ DoWrong. That way y'all ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Well, where does go? Where does go? Everything is one location, man. If you sent the motherfucking email, then you go to the same thing on Cash App, man. It's everything is easy to find, man. So make sure y'all do that. Send it there. Once your music get put on the bump side, if it get bumped, once it get put on the bump side, we play it on Monday on DJ DoWrong Independence Day. Also, you got a shot at being played at any of our events. Also, depending on how far you get by, you are able to perform on the Cold 7 stage. I guarantee you it won't be a crowd like nowhere else that you go to. It's not gonna be like one of them open mic
Facts.
crowds. This crowd is
Facts.
something different. They will fuck with you. They will, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get to gain a new fan, at least a new follow. Something's gonna happen, man. We actually do network at our events. So man, make sure y'all pull up and do y'all thing. The first event coming up this year will be my birthday celebration, man, February 19th.
Please tell him
February
about it
19th,
because
man.
hey, you need to tell him about. I know you humbly approach this shit. So you know what? Take a back seat for a second. Let me fucking
I
talk
got you.
about this shit. Okay.
I got you.
February 19th. Okay. February 19th. Skinny and Hip Hop with Lou's birthday. Born the same day, just different years, as my man said a little earlier. You know what I mean? Whenever we do a Code 7 event, we make sure that we have a great environment. I was talking with Skinny the other day. It's kind of like Disneyland. When you go to Disneyland, you want a certain feeling. You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever your happy place is, you want a certain feeling when you walk in that motherfucker. And that's what we're able to create is an environment where you feel like this is the place that I want to be. And if you've been to a Code 7 event, you know I'm not lying. You know I'm telling the truth. This February 19th, this birthday celebration, we are going to be doing Pass the Mic. That does not mean that we just have an open mic and everybody's going to be able to rap. No. If I have your music and I see you in the spot, you know what I mean? Don't be surprised if a mic kind of goes like this in your face. You know what I mean? And you could rap along to the song that we end up playing at that particular time. You know what I mean? That's what we call pass the mic. We don't overdo it whenever we do stuff. If we have performers, and this event may have some performers, but we're definitely going to be doing pass the mic. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of surprises that are there, but if you want to go, I suggest strongly that you get your tickets now, because you can get all the pre-sale tickets once it sells out, because it is going to sell out. Once it sells out, we cannot do nothing for you at the door. So I promise you, if you want to hear your music, if you want to hear other artists that you like in the city, if you want to, and we don't really play a lot of mainstream music at our events, but you might hear a couple songs here or there from mainstream, but it's all about Las Vegas, the Code 7 Army, and we are going to have one of the biggest celebrations of 2022 so far. How's that? Was that good?
Yeah.
Does that
Hey,
work?
that was perfect. That was perfect. QA was. I need to connect with QA. Here, barber that I was supposed to have on the show a long time ago. We're gonna tap that in, man. I've been slipping. Yeah, man, that's exactly what it is. That's what it will be, man. Dula, yeah, you should. Mad you gonna miss it. You've been doing a lot of overtime. I talk to Dula a lot, man. Hey, shout out to FL Nino. He just dropped a pretty dope track from what I'm hearing. I haven't heard it yet.
Oh,
I
Quick.
just had the producer on here. Quick did the beat.
Yeah, and the song is called Quick. And this week, there were enough artists that were able to make it to my starting 5. So let me give a shout out just to kind of tie everything together, because FL Nino, that song Quick was one of the starting 5. Jay Bussin, the song is called Skirt Skirt. I thought it was called Go. That's a perfect example when the song is mislabeled. I need you to make sure that you guys label it, because you never know when you could be on a Bump It or Dump It, and the song really is one of those songs to where it makes my starting 5. So last night in my mix on hot7025fm.com at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, with mainstream music that I play, hip hop and R&B, these 5 artists got mixed in with that. And I guarantee you, if I didn't tell you that they were independent artists, when you listen to the mix, if you tuned in last night, you would have thought they were mainstream artists. Looney G made it with the song Getting To It. P Fire, that So Good song that I played the other day, was on the list. And then lastly was Sean Bennett, The Breakup. So to be honest with you, like 4 of those songs were songs that was played on Tuesday's edition of Bump It or Dump It. So if I like the song, if I think that I really could take you serious, that you're taking your craft serious because it speaks for itself, I'm going to do shit like this to make sure that you get extra recognition and more visibility, because that's what this is all about, is helping you get more visibility, helping you get your music critiqued to make sure that you're always delivering a solid project.
Facts. Man, we are live on YouTube right now, man. Code 7, DJ DoWrong. Live on YouTube right now, man. You can get over there. Shout out to Chalk Bay. She over on my Instagram. Shout out to you, man. We just did a dope interview with her. Shout out to 20. Another channel people need to tune into, man. The Real Exposure. She does what we do, but she's from Philly. She played independent artists. She give independent artists a shot, and she played them on her radio station, which is an independent radio station too, internet radio. So shout out to her. It was a dope conversation with her. Her story is similar to ours. She just wanted to be able to provide that platform for the artists that you should know and you don't know, instead of just going to the popular artists that you do know, giving somebody else a shot to be popular. So shout out to her. Shout out to everything we got going on with her, man. I'm definitely tapped in. Anytime I'm in LA, I'm definitely gonna tap in with her. She's definitely a very, very genuine lady. With that being said, we got any music over there yet?
Nothing in the email. I've got obviously backup shit, but nothing in the email.
I got a video because this guy finna drop a project on the 14th.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. If you live on our YouTube, man, make sure you send your music in, man. Get tapped in right now.
Hey, lately I've been trying to feel a vibe like shit, what's up with you? Nice to meet you, I'm Tay Bands, and humbly I'm just that dude. I ain't trying to be up in your mix, just trying to make you happy. 5'5", dark skin, brown eyes, just call me daddy. And I like them hard to get, so baby, don't make it easy for me. And don't chase, but I'll jog a little bit. Independent, yeah, she got it wrong. Independent, yeah, she got it wrong. And she like Tay Bands,
baby, you
play
know
the
you
song.
Independent, yeah. So every time we speak, I'm asking you what you eating. Can I take you out to dinner? You know, and I'm a flirt, tryna eat you for dessert. Baby, so independent. You coming with your bag on car, big house, good job, independent. And now you get to see that you better be with me, cause baby, we independent.
Baby, just know you got it for real. Got your own line of bundles, or you poppin' for real. Don't need a nigga for nothing, but shit, you rather have them. All they wanna do is fuck, so all you rather do is pass them. Baby, I know. See me, I'm just a different breed. I get in where I fit in, but shit, it's you I need. Miss Independent like Neo, and she gangster like Cleo. Let me sit with you tippin', I'm tryna catch on your stilo. You got a mind of your own, and I respect it. Don't get around, so they cannot play with you. And you all about $1, and you into making moves. Now they can't compare to you. You got a mind of your own, and I respect it. Don't get around, so they cannot play with you. And you all about a dollar, and you into making moves. Now they can't compare to you,
Baby, you know you independent, yeah. So every time we speak, I'm asking you what you eating. Can I take you out to dinner? You know, and I'm a flirt, tryna eat you for dessert. Baby, so independent, yeah. You coming with your bag on car, big house, good job, independent, yeah. And now you get to see that you better being with me, cause baby, we independent.
Yeah, man. State Band's got a project dropping, Love Potion, February 14th. And I think February.
I didn't even know the project was coming out then. So I'm anxious to hear that one. So that's Weibo, Spitta P, Tay Bands will be on Monday. Like that's a great Valentine's gift for the ladies.
If I'm not mistaken, it may or may not come out, but Perrier always drop a February project called February Perry. It normally drops on Valentine's Day too, so that might be coming out the same day. It's a good lineup. Good lineup.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. And if you don't know about these artists, please do your research, do your homework. What's up, Greasy? Greasy's another artist that, again, do your homework on him. He really puts down for the city, been doing this for a while. We played something from, what was it, last week or the other day? So, I mean, we over here really trying to make sure that we support people. I do have some
And there's some events going on tonight too, so that might be the reason. It's an event going on tonight with Lou, Route to Clout. Lou is hosting it. I think Perrier is performing.
I did see a flyer for that.
Yeah, I thought my guy the general was performing too, but he on my Instagram live, so he might not be there. Dre. But yeah, a few people performing. So it is an event going on tonight, man. So shout out to everybody that's at the event. I know it's a lot of people there. I know this event been the flyer been circulating for a while now.
I've been fucking with my eyelash. I don't know if you seen me keep doing this stupid ass shit, but the last time I fired up my blunt, I guess it decided that it wanted to burn some of my eyelash. So I am a burn victim over here. Some of my eyelash has burned off because of my smoking habits. And I'm not talking about crack pipes. Sorry, Joe Biden. I'm not talking about crack pipes.
Open mic at Lucky Club tonight too. It's an open mic at Lucky Club tonight too. It's a busy night tonight. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. Tell them how this works, man. Because like I said, I got a few songs that's in here, but I'd like to have people know exactly what the purpose of what we're doing.
Bump it or dump it, man. The way this works is simple, man. You send your music to djdowrong@gmail.com. Once you send your music, also is 10 to spin, man. 10 to spin. It's not that much. We ain't trying to break you. Your rent already paid, so you should be all right. Cash App, $ DJ DoWrong. And if you have Cash App, you know $ going in front of the name anyway. So DJ DoWrong on Cash App. That's how you send your music, man. If your music get put on the bump it side, it's a bump it or dump it side, man. If it get dumped, then Shannon Sharp pops up. If it don't get dumped, then it goes on DJ DoWrong's playlist on Independence Day. And if it's that much better, it get put on his starting 5 on Wednesdays, which we now have 2 artists that made it to the starting 5.
Yes.
Now have
Jay
2 artists that
Bussin and Young Hood, right?
Jay Bussin and Young Hood. And Young Hood said he's stepping out for my birthday. If we get to see him, listen, it's gonna be dope because y'all might get to see something from Young Hood. You know, we do pass the mic, and if we like your music, you get to go ahead and do your thing.
Oh yeah, he definitely said that he's going to make it a point to be there, and was asking me. I think last week he was asking me, like,
yeah, man,
should I really show up? I'm like, yeah, you really show up. You know what I
really
mean?
Should show up.
Yeah, it'd be a real good opportunity. So Greasy put in here that he sent a song to us, which he did, and he donated a little bit more than what is asked, and we greatly appreciate that.
My God.
Greasy knows that I support him, have been supporting him. He's on the They Didn't See Us Coming project on the song 1942. And he did his thing, man. He did his thing. So make sure that you support this brother. He's supporting what we're doing. The song is called Paulie, and he is going to have a project coming out soon. I know he works with Chef as well, so you know the production is going to be top notch.
Right.
But yeah,
Live to Code 7. Go ahead,
bump it or dump it. Make
Bump it
sure
or
that
dump
you're
it.
in the comments. If you bump it, let us know what you liked about it. If you dump it, let us know what you didn't like. Here we go.
I'm a big part of the audience.
I can tell you different. I'm tryna be in your business. Little baby know she fire. I can tell you different. You got a man. Not tryna be in your business. Do you wanna come to the crib? She said she can't leave her friend. She could come to shit. You look like twins, two girls, one guy, that's a win. She be shaking ass all night. Wanna know if you could do it on the pipe. Turn around and dim the lights. Two tongues for the fight. She was shaking ass all night. Wanna know if you could do it on the pipe. Turn around and dim the lights. Two tongues for the fight. I can see you been looking all night. Can you tell me if I'm right? Girl, you're looking like dessert. I just wanna have a bite. You and your friend go to the crib. Y'all can twerk all night. When y'all both go down, it just feels so right. Yeah. Look, baby, I'm a tourist. Let me sing about you on the chorus.
Man, live on YouTube right now.
And they both my girls and they cool with it. And they both really shaking in the pool with it. I'll be smacking their ass, I'm a fool with it. Every time I get home, they say come get it. And you know I'm a freak, I'm a baby, know she fire. I can tell you different. You got a man. Not tryna be in your business. Do you wanna come to the crib? She said she can't leave her friend. She could come to shit. You look like twins, two girls, one guy, that's a win. She be shaking ass all night. Wanna know if you could do it on the pipe. Turn around and dim the lights. Two tongues for the fight. She be shaking ass all night. Wanna know if you could do it on the pipe. Turn around and dim the lights. Two tongues for the fight.
The name of the song is called Polly. It's going to be available on the project called Cold Blue Heart. It will be available on March 9th. I mean, he made it all the way through, so obviously it's not a dump it. I like the beat. I like the vibe. I mean, I've heard this song before. This is a final mix, so you know, the quality, it was already, we always discuss this whenever it comes to Chef or Jeremiah. A lot of times they're like just regular, like fresh out the studio mixes be better than some people's masters. So it gets even better. So I liked it. It's a bump it for me.
Definitely a bump it. It's a smooth vibe. Smooth vibe. I could definitely hear this at a fight night and I won't even, you know what I'm saying, change it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the ones. It's always good to hear new music that I fuck with because we able to play it at the events. Like, and I always think about that. Like, damn, can I hear this at an event?
Right.
And I definitely hear that at an event. Definitely.
So Greasy sent a video to me, but unfortunately, can you explain how we do everything?
Oh, I don't even know if I could do a video. Well, we haven't. Well, normally when I do the videos, I take them from YouTube. Oh, will we do a bumper to dump it video? We normally don't, but I guess we can. If you shoot the bread there, I guess we can. You just have to send it to my email, code7@gmail.com. But how this work is DJ DoWrong@gmail.com, man, is where you send the music to. Cash App, $ DJ DoWrong. The way this work is you spend 10 to spin, man. If it get put on the bumper side, that means DoWrong will play it on Independence Day on Monday. Also, if it's just that good, it get put on his starting five where he play on Wednesday, where he plays it on 702.5. Internet radio show, we get over 1 million streams a month. So it's a very nice place to be. You
Yes,
have
sir.
over 1 million listeners that get a shot to do your thing. Yeah. With that being said, man, this is how this works. But Breezy, what I will tell you to do is, if the video is out, send the video link to code7@gmail.com and we will react to it. There's something I can't guarantee you that will happen. And I will get on that.
I just sent the video to you. So don't worry about the video tonight, because normally we don't do videos. Normally we have to load up videos and we pre-do videos. Maybe we figure out going forward, we'll discuss this about how we can incorporate videos just because it's a little bit more of a process. Probably would come with a little bit higher of a donation. But that's, again, something that we can talk about, work out, and everything else. Somebody else who has donated to the cause, and just let me know, Greasy, what song, if there's another song that you want me to play, you know what I mean? If you got another song from the project, you know what I mean? I want to make sure that we do right by you because you did right by us. You know what I mean? We do good business over here. Bishop with the juice, my partner. He just sent in something. Bloom Bloom Doom Doom, I think is the name of and it's probably like, I'm probably fucking it up. It's probably like a gun sound or something. You know what I mean? But it's brand new. I haven't even heard this. I'm gonna have to get with you, Bishop. Why I'm just getting this now, Bishop? Why I'm just oh no, it's called that's what it's called, is the Bloom Bloom Doom Doom. That's what it says on it. So I'm gonna play it. Bump it or dump it. Greasy, I got you next. Okay, I got you next. Again, put in the comments. The only way it works is to put in the comments how you feel about the song, whether it's bump it or dump it, and let us know why, either way that you choose. You ready, Skinny? Here we go.
Oh. This how you coming?
You did it again, Bishop J.
Paving the secret. Look, booty so big, it look like it's about to fall off. Pussy so fat, it look like she hiding Nerf balls. Every time she take her clothes off. Every time she take her clothes off. Booty so big, it look like it's about to fall off. Pussy so fat, it look like she hiding Nerf balls. Every time she take her clothes off. Every time she take her clothes off. Two-tone AP, look at my watch. Laser, got the beam on the Glock, the beam on the top, like top of the morning. How can that pussy, her titties be morning? From the back, she let me record it. All black, Maybach, nigga important. She from Japan, she looking Korean. She smoking on two, cause she don't know the meaning. She stole the Cuban, she took it to state. Let mama say she ain't fucking for free. Couple of hundred, she keeping it G. 350 easy, I'm walking with Jesus. How about the fly to Ibiza? Give me a visa, y'all niggas know how I go. Got a bad bitch, I don't need her. Rockin' Adidas, she probably pouring the flow. Booty so big, it look like it's about to fall off. Pussy so fat, it look like she hiding Nerf balls. Every time she take her clothes off. Every time she take her clothes off. Booty so big, it look like it's about to fall off. Pussy so fat, it look like she hiding Nerf balls. Every time she take her, every time she take her clothes off.
Hit it front and back while I'm smoking gas. I ain't the type to doze off, bitch. I still need me a bag. And she the type to sell her hair. You know she super thick. Got me feeling like Superman when I'm up in her. Hold up, let's go. Gucci button up. She call me fresh as she puckers up. Them titties poking out a bra like what the fuck is up? That thing and ain't no need for no runners up. She gave that pussy to me on Christmas. Pump. Camo toe look like a Nerf ball. I wanna play with it. Her ass too damn fat, needed to stay with me. Italianos on my feet, them like Balenciagas. Every time she take her clothes off, I wish I carried dollars. Big Papa, no biggie, I low-key run the city. You know, even if you had the V you want, you couldn't keep up with me. I smack her on the ass, look like I'm going swimming. Bought her clothes, she took them off, nigga. Now we both winning.
Booty so big, big, it look like it's about to fall off. Pussy so fat, it look like she hiding Nerf balls. Every time she take her clothes off. Every time she take her clothes off. Booty so big, it look like it's about to fall off. Pussy so fat, it look like she hiding Nerf balls. Every time she take her clothes off. Every time she take her clothes off.
That beat was crazy.
It's crazy.
The first verse was Bishop. I don't know who the second verse was. I definitely felt Bishop's verse more than I felt the second verse. Like damn. I didn't too much care for the second verse. I'm just being honest.
I fuck with the beat. I like the hook. I didn't like the second verse. I even put sad faces. It was one dump over here. It wasn't by me, but it was a dump in the house. Okay, I got it. But I definitely think, I don't know. I feel two ways about it, right? I feel like it could be a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be a club. It could be a club. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be one of the ones. The beat kind of remind me of like an older Jazzy Faye.
Okay.
So yeah,
I can see that.
I feel two ways about it. But I'm not. It's not a dump for me. It's not a dump. It's just one of the ones I know I have to grow on. Yeah.
That definitely could be a radio smash, but I definitely hear somebody else on there. I definitely hear somebody else on there. And again, I'm a big Bishop with the Juice fan. You know what I mean? I think he's a dope ass artist. He's on a previous project, will be on the new project. Like I fuck with him like real tough. That's my brother. But like I said, the second verse, it just didn't appease to me. And normally Bishop will carry a song all by himself. And when I hear somebody else on the song with him, I expect that person to live up to Bishop's level. And again, it's just one opinion. It's my opinion, but
that you feel me? It got a good ring to it. It's like that second verse, it kind of take away from the song. So it's like when the second verse comes, you be like, and then they bring you back into it. So it's like you can get it's definitely one of those songs that you can get back into.
You just fucked me up. Like I'm over here looking in the camera talking my shit. I turn my head over to look and see, and I'm like, that is not Skinny.
Hey, Skinny got some, you feel me, technical difficulties, so I had to jump in for him. You feel me?
Nah, that's good. That's good. Nah, but yeah. So bump it or dump it. You know, if you would like to participate and bump it or dump it, all you have to do is send your MP3 to DJ DoWrong at Gmail, and make sure that you send $10. It's a donation. This is what keeps this particular platform. And you know, we got all kinds of other platforms where we're not charging you to do shit. You know what I mean? This just goes toward the different things that we're trying to do for the city, putting on shows for you, so forth and so on. So again, I'm gonna get into the song that Greasy saying. It's called Drunken Fun. And so again, this is Greasy, the number 6 at the beginning of his name. You know what I mean? He's got projects that are available on all streaming platforms. So if you like what you hear, make sure you go and get other music that he has. Again, he will have a new project that is released on March 9th. So we're looking at just about a month, little less than a month from now, you'll be able to get the whole project. Let's see what this do. I'm DJ DoWrong. Let's go.
DJ DoWrong.
I just wanna get hella drunk and have fun. Get lit till I see the sun. I just wanna get hella drunk and have fun. Good weed all in my lungs. Another shot, what you gonna do at one? Before the night end, you gon' want some. DJ D. Oh, this is what it is because you're drunk. I'd rather know what's up from the jump. so I can really know what you want. I just wanna get hella drunk and have fun. I just wanna get hella drunk and have fun. This kickback lit as fuck. Got 3.5 in my blunt. Get rich and live life what I want. And I can do it with a little bit of fun. All this liquor, I might throw up. I didn't know you was gonna show up. Little baby, what's the hold up? I'm trying to get drunk and roll up. I just wanna get hella drunk and have fun. Good weed all in my lungs. Another shot, what you gonna do at one?
Make sure you put in the comments, bump it or dump it.
Am I the type of nigga that you want?
Put it in the comments.
Oh, this is what it is,
y'all think.
drunk. I'd rather know what's up from the jump. So I can really know what you want. I just wanna get hella drunk and have fun. I just wanna get hella drunk and have fun. Get a little drunk. When I woke up, everybody sleep. Breath smell like liquor, gotta brush my teeth. When she woke up, she was confused like me. I'm kinda hungry, wanna get something to eat. Take you wherever you want. We still feel drunk. The weekend just started. Look, baby, this day one. I just wanna get hella drunk and have fun. Good weed all in my lungs. Another shot, what you gonna do one? Before the night end, you gon' want some. Am I the type of nigga that you want? Oh, this is what it is because you're drunk. I'd rather know what's up from the jump. So I can really know what you want. I just wanna get.
With the
All right. So that was Greasy. The song's called Drunk and Fun. Beat was definitely. What's the video playing?
Oh, the video playing. He took hold on.
Oh shit.
They took that out. That's my bad. That's my bad.
No, we good. So again, that was Greasy. The song was called Drunk and Fun. It will be off of the project that will be released on March 9th. Make sure that you get that. I don't see anything in the comments. Nobody said bump it.
Yeah,
Nobody said dump it. What'd you think?
I honestly, I feel like it got a lot of potential.
Okay. What do you like? The beat obviously
I like
is
the
dope.
hook. The beat. It's like with the beat. It definitely catch you. So it's like with the hook. It's like it comes the beat, then the hook. With the hook, you feel me? You gotta like the verses could take some work, but definitely with the beat and the hook, you got that.
So do you think that it's in the sound? Do you think it's more the delivery? Like maybe because I've seen Greasy or I've heard Greasy like he could come aggressive with it. He could come real like that was his chill, and that's kind of what, in my opinion, what the song called for is more of like that chill type vibe. What do you feel like was missing? What was missing on it?
With me, I haven't heard him as a whole, so I can't really put my opinion on his whole.
Oh, we just judging him off this song. We just judging him off this
song. Oh yeah,
song.
this song, you feel me? It definitely got potential to be some. I just feel like you know what? Like it's like when you have a song and it's doing good, and it's like it got that one little thing. It's like if you tweak it, it's a hit. I feel like that song is one of those.
Okay, I definitely thought the hook was catchy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The hook was definitely catchy. Like I thought it was a vibe, but like I said before, with Greasy, he's kind of an acquired taste. You know what I mean? Like I've heard other shit that he's done, and like he's one of those that either you really like or you don't. Like there's no in between. Like there's just some artists that there's no in between. You know what I mean? And for me, you know, it took a few songs for me to really get on the boat, but I got on the boat, and like a lot I hear, I like, and it wouldn't necessarily be something that I would normally listen to, and I don't just listen to it because I know him, because I try to stay in tune with all the music in the city. You know what I mean? People really putting in that work, and I know he's been really putting in that work, and like I said, it's an acquired taste. I like his music. You know what I mean? But you have to listen to more shit to really appreciate what he's giving you, in my opinion.
Yeah,
you know
it's like you know, when you have those certain artists that you listen to, it's like you know the direction that they're going in.
Yep.
So it's like I fuck with you because I see the direction you're going in, and I'm gonna fuck with you until you get to doing that.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
Man, hey, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, bet good. I definitely fuck with the vibe of the song. You know, I'm new to Greasy as far as his music. The
Right.
first time I heard him do wrong is when you played him. So I'm new to him music wise.
Right.
But I'm definitely feeling the vibe of both songs that he sent us. Like, I'm actually, both them songs make me want to hear the project even more.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
And like I said, it's definitely like if you really sit there and you learn his story and you see where he came from and the people that he fucks with and the heart that he puts into his songs. When I say the heart, you know, that drive that he has for it. And I always appreciate anybody who's got that type of drive that really, you know, puts their all into it. You know what I mean? You could take them serious. You could see that they take their craft serious. So shit, I'm gonna take it serious. You know what I mean? The worst thing that could happen is you take it more serious than the actual artist does. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you got us all the way fucked.
Definitely hear what you're saying. It's a lot of artists out there. It's like your fans take you more serious than you take yourself, and you
Yes,
got to
sir.
take that into accountability.
So I'm gonna get into a track. The track is from an artist by the name of Samson, another artist that's been doing his thing. Shout out to Campfire Music, which I know he's a part of. This particular song is featuring Two Tone. The name of the song called Lemonade is the name of the song.
Okay.
So in the comments, don't be bashful. Again, the way that this show works the best is to give feedback comments. We can always talk with each other, and that's what I encourage as well, because there's a lot of artists that are in the chat, so therefore you can network. You know what I mean? That's the purpose of this. But again, this song is called Lemonade. It's featuring Two Tone.
So you feel me? Let them
Go
know
ahead,
how
bro.
you.
My bad. I didn't mean to talk over you. Go ahead.
No, I said Samson is in the comments, so you feel me? Let them know what y'all think. I like Samson.
Yeah, the name of the song is Lemonade. Again, bump it or dump it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm focused on the future. I ain't worried about the past. How can I see your expression? Everybody wearing masks. I could look up in your eyes and tell you going through it. Self-reflection with depression is a recipe to lose it. I've been moving, I've been grooving, trying to find a peace of mind. When I'm caught up in my thoughts, all I do is write these lines. Never know what's gonna come out, but I know it's gonna be fine, cause I'm one with the creator. You should tap into the vibe. That's a vibe, we gon' slide. You should hop up on this merry-go. You can bring your friend, just tell your friend, turn up the stereo. How you in the clouds tonight? I don't need no Mary Jane. I am on the natural high. I find a way to ease my pain. Music is my medication, so I use it every day. If I didn't have it, guarantee I would've lost my way. Monetize your value, you working, so don't get underpaid. Life give you limits, you smash it and you make limits.
Versus golden bitch, add some sugar sweet, get the sip. When the heat to the ceiling,
I like this.
on this natural high, yeah. Versus golden bitch, add some sugar, make it sweet, get the sip. When the heat hot to the ceiling, she on this natural high.
I know I got that problem, I've been working on myself. Man, my girl told me I'm selfish and I just might need some help. Self-reflection is a must. When you recognize your flaws, but you knew the situation before you got involved. I'm not that right, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying we play our part. Can we all just get along? That's a song. We working, so don't get underpaid. Life give you lemons, you smash it and you make lemons.
Versus golden milk, add some sugar, make it sweet, get the sip. When the heat hot to the ceiling, she fly. On this natural high. Versus golden milk,
Add some sugar, make it sweet. Get the sipping weed, hot to the ceiling, she lie. Almost natural high. The one receive. Step 2, just squeeze. Step 3, make it sweet. Step 4, drink. Oh, yeah. Oh, lemonade. Oh, yeah. Oh, lemonade. Step 1, receive. Step 2, then you squeeze.
Yeah.
I like that.
So that was Samson. The song's called Lemonade. It was featuring Two Tone. Skinny, we might have to have you when we play the song. We might have to have you mute just because people were saying that there was an echo when we were playing the music. So when we play the music, we might have to have you mute. What'd you think of the song?
Me, I definitely like that song.
Oh, go ahead, Stevie.
Oh, like that song, that's one of them ones, bro. I feel like it got potential to be like a lot of artists, they can't evolve. Like that's what people don't understand. Like, yeah, you doing things right now, but what can you evolve into? When a person can listen to you and see what you can evolve into, that's an artist.
I feel
Like
that.
him, I can see what he can evolve into. I like him.
And like I said, he been doing this shit. Samson been doing this shit for a long time. Two Tone been doing this shit for a long time. You know what I mean? And I think they always sound good whenever they get together and do some music. What'd you think, Skinny?
That's one of my favorite tracks from Samson, man. That Lemonade. It's one of my favorite tracks from him. It was crazy. My first time hearing it perform was the first time I got to actually hear Tone. I didn't know that he sounded that way naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Yeah, I didn't know that was his natural voice. So yeah, I fuck with that track. That's definitely a bump on my side, man. Hey, if y'all watching this is how this works, man. Y'all have to talk to us in the comments. Y'all let us know if y'all like it. If you don't like it, that's what Bumper the Dumper is all about. It's all about being a part of the audience, man. Y'all have to be a part of the audience, man.
Hey, the goddess said it's the melody for me. You feel me? So she feeling it. The goddess, that's a big name. You feel me? So if the goddess feeling it, I'm feeling it too.
Yeah, I see DJ Schoon fucking with it.
Yep.
Y'all definitely got to tap in and let us know. So let me explain how this platform work one more time,
Please
man.
do.
It's Bump It or Dump It, man. You send your music to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Cash App, DJ DoWrong. Send your music $10 to spin, a 10 to spin, not nothing crazy, man. Just a little something to get your music heard. We also making sure your music is heard on a lot of platforms, not just our platform. You get it heard on you get it heard on Code 7, you get it heard on DJ DoWrong, and you also get it heard on 702.5. So you get multiple platforms, man. You get a chance to get your music out there.
Stevie the new edition. So I'm gonna start. You feel me? Whatever's popping, I'm gonna start sharing that shit on my page too.
Appreciate
Fact.
it, man. Appreciate
Getting
it.
all the platforms with everybody that's a part of this Code 7 Army, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We are an army. We all work together. Whether it's different platforms that do their own thing or not, if they rock with Code 7, we all consider them part of the Code 7 Army, and we all show love to everybody in the city, man.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, make sure y'all do that. I don't know if y'all got no music over there, but send your music to DJDoWrong at gmail.com. And God has got some shit I can't wait to see able to really send it out. But God has got some new music that is crazy. Crazy.
I believe it. Like, and I know how she works in the sense to where if she's around motherfuckers that could elevate her, you know what I mean? She's gonna elevate herself, and like she's not the goddess for no reason. You know what I mean? She really takes that to heart, and really like takes her craft serious, and that's what I always preach is I fuck with the people who take their craft serious, and the goddess really takes her shit serious. She takes her bars serious, you know what I mean? She's been on It's a Bar. Like she really takes her time. She doesn't just come with some bullshit. She really takes some time. So if you haven't heard her album yet, make sure you check. And I can't wait. Like, I promise you, Goddess, if you send me something, I won't play it. I promise you, I won't play it. I won't play it. You know what I mean? I won't play it. I would love to hear it.
Keep it to myself.
But I won't play it.
You gotta send DoWrong exclusive, man. She gotta send you the exclusive. She got some shit, man. She sent me some shit the other day that was dope as hell. She won't send it to my Gmail because she's scared I'm gonna play it, but she do send it to my phone, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, I promise you, I won't send it to nobody, and I won't play it in public at all. It just be for my ears only, and that goes for any artist that send any music to me. All you have to do is specify for your ears only, and if you tell me for my ears only, I 100% respect that. It will not break that trust. Why would I want to break that trust with you so you don't send me nothing in the future?
No,
that's
for real.
dumb.
No, for
you know
real.
what I mean? That's stupid, and I'm not stupid. So again, any artist that send me music to djdowrong@gmail.com. It doesn't matter where you're at, whether you're in Las Vegas, whether you're in New York, Atlanta, Texas. It doesn't matter, North Dakota. It doesn't matter where you're at. Worldwide, we go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this is a perfect opportunity, no matter where you're at, to get your music heard, critiqued by some people who have some sense about themselves that know music. You know what I mean? I see people on Facebook commenting like, who are some of these bloggers that comment on stuff? And that's fair. Some of these people really don't have the right to speak on shit. But somebody like me, who's really been in the hip hop scene in Vegas and part of the hip hop culture in Vegas since I came out here in 2001, we're talking about 21 years in this game. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe longer than some of you guys that are watching this have been born, just to be honest with you. You know what I mean? So, you know, I value people valuing my opinion, Skinny's opinion, when we get an opportunity to really listen to the music and critique the music and judge the music. It comes from a good space. It's not coming from any type of hate whatsoever. Am I right, Skinny?
Right. We never hate. We always trying to elevate and let you know. Like, hate is being like, oh, you suck. Don't ever rap again. And then just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We actually want to hear more. It's crazy. So crazy as shit. So yesterday we had the guy on here that ended up getting on DoWrong's Starting Five. One of his songs got dumped. Jay Bussin got dumped.
It did.
Turned around, became a bump, got played on Independence Day. I mean, got played the next day on the Starting Five, will be played on Independence Day. Like, that shows you how much we really just want to hear the music and give you our true opinions, and there's no hate. We dumped him. Well, the crowd dumped him and then turned around. He's a part of Starting Five.
It just, one song may not work, and if you got other songs, you know, don't give up. Like I said, we just a couple people with opinions, you know what I mean? But like our opinion should be valued, and we don't have to say anything. Like, we don't beg for people to watch us, you know what I mean? If you watch us, we appreciate it. We want you to participate. We want you to be part of the vibe that we're creating for y'all, to have another platform worldwide to be heard. And there's not a lot of people that put in their time to do shit like this for you. You know what I mean? It ain't about us. You know what I mean? You could do the math. $10 doesn't, between the two people, that don't add up. But that's because we're not trying to kill nobody over here. You feel what I'm saying? It's just to keep shit going, and you're just gonna get honest, do wrong all the time. You know what I mean? That's
every
just
time.
me.
Whether we know you or not, there's a lot of people who we really fuck with their music, and they send us something new, and we don't fuck with it. We still be honest. Like, it's not like, oh, that's my friend. I'm not like, nah, you getting the truth every time.
Like Bishop's song. When I played that song, I said I didn't like the second verse. You feel what I'm saying? And Bishop's my guy. You know what I mean? And I have heard that song. That is something that he told me that he wanted the Goddess to get on, and that's a perfect example of having the right person on the song. If the Goddess got on that particular song, she gonna kill that shit, and that takes the song to be easily marketable between male and female. Now look what you're doing. You're working smarter, not harder, as they say you should do. You know what I mean?
The hook was hard as hell.
Yeah,
the hook. That's what will really get you, is the hook in that beat. like the hook and that beat that really gets you. You feel me? Locked in.
Yeah,
So
man.
I'm gonna play something while we're waiting for people to send music in the Gmail. Remember, if you want to be heard, if you want people to critique your music, you know what I mean. The donation is $10. You send it to $DJ DoWrong on Cash App. Send your email, or excuse me, send your MP3 to my email, djdowrong@gmail, and I will
Gmail.com.
play it instantly. You know what I mean? We give instant gratification over here. Now,
Yeah,
Sean Bennett the other day
flowers.
sent 2 songs the other day, right? We played one of them, and the other day I was listening to it, and I was like, "Ooh, I like that." So I want to see what y'all feel. Again, this artist, his name is Sean Bennett. If you know anything about Overlooked Heroes, he's got a great platform for a lot of artists that film a video basically to one of their songs in a dope ass little setting. And I strongly suggest, if you're an artist, especially out in Vegas, or if you're an artist that is going to be coming out to Vegas for whatever reason, that you connect with Overlooked Heroes, because they definitely got a great platform for you. You know what I mean? And Sean Bennett, he can rap his ass off, you know what I mean? So he be behind the camera and asking questions and shit on Overlooked Heroes. But this year in 2022, he said that I'm about to get in the forefront and slap these motherfuckers in the face. He didn't say that I'm the one who said slap these
I like
motherfuckers
that.
in
I
the
like
face.
that. You feel me?
But
I like that.
when you hear his music, bruh, when you hear
Yeah.
his music, you're gonna see why I said what I said. Sean
Okay.
Bennett, the song's called More Cheese, More Dope.
You better be better
Bump it
than
or
the
dump it.
basketball player.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. Let me get my shit together, man. My dreads blocking the headphones and shit. You hear me? Yeah. Look, who you know better than I see the bitch in your eyes. All of that internet capping and rapping you doing out here is just a disguise. I know some niggas who willing to, ready to, we see it so to the sky. We spin the block and get this shit cracking. You probably think it's the 4th of July. Niggas be snitching, I think they're spies. Bitch, I'm the king, I ain't telling no lies. It's a new year, so I'm cutting off ties. If you ain't the gang, stop saying we guys. Please don't compare me to none of these locals, they all in the rear. I took a break for a year and got shit right back bustin'. Tuck catch up, I'm in a whole different tier. Like I'm busy as fuck, I'm trying to get bucks. I just wanna ball like Giannis. Remember you said when you see me, it's up. Well, homie, pull up. I come and find you, they took my style, so I guess I'm the best. Don't care if you hate, just show me respect. I'm charging these rappers, I need what you owe. You already know I can't settle for less. But if you my brother, you know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm bumming. We in it to death. I'm who they pretend to be, what you was telling me, cause ain't no more real niggas left. They claim to be steppers, but they never step. East side of the Dell is the city I rep. King of the 6, who hotter than this? Don't try me in public, I give me a blid. Yeah, yeah, I need the bag right now. I need the cash right now. Yeah, yeah, I need the bag right now. I need the cash right now. Yeah, yeah, I need the bag right now. I need the cash right now. Yeah, yeah, I need the bag right now. I need the cash right now. I got cheese, dope, and a bunch of fucking hoes. What you need, bro? Yeah, I got it for the low. I keep cheese, dope, but don't try me, I won't go. What you need, bro, is the fuck with your boy. Yeah, yeah.
Sean Bennett, the song's called More Cheese, More Dope.
Check out Sean Bennett. I like it.
Yeah, Sean Bennett, he's a beast. Like
Hey, if you put dump, you a fucking asshole.
Yeah, nah. It obviously made it through the whole song.
That right
Again,
there,
remember,
that was, yeah.
in
like
order
that.
for this to work, we need everybody in the chat to comment, whether you liked it or not. Bump it or dump it. You know what I mean? Give some feedback. Let these people know what you think of their music. And I'm with you on this, brother. Like I felt like it's definitely a track that I would bump. I'm a Sean Bennett fan. Just seen his work, and I heard previous songs from him. You know what I mean? And that's what I preach all the time: is send your music to me, even if it's not for this particular show. You know what I mean? Even if you don't have to have the $10 to donate, I won't necessarily play the song tonight. You know what I mean? But it could make Independence Day show that I do Monday live on Twitch at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It could make it on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Hot 7025 FM, the app, whether it's the Google Play Store, you can go and get the app there. You can get the app in the Apple App Store. You can also go to the website and you can listen. Again, I do a 2-hour mix. It's hip hop and R&B. First hour is hip hop. Second hour is R&B. It's mainstream. And my starting 5, which I pick 5 artists that are independent. Right now, it's most Las Vegas artists that I think have a hot song, and if it happens to be a song on Bump It or Dump It, and I like it, and I think it would make it, I'm gonna put it on there, and I'm gonna give you some publicity, whether it's on my social media, whether it's on Code 7 social media, whether it's an opportunity for you to repost it on your story or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? You got my support, you got our support. That's what we do. You know what I mean? So we got a bump in there. So obviously, Sean Bennett, we bumped that. You know what I mean? We like that. Skinny, you still there? Did I talk you out of being here?
I'm
with
here,
us?
brother. I'm here.
Okay. What do you think?
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you.
So I heard the track. I'm dropping my kids off. Listen, man, that's how dedicated I am to y'all, man. I am in the motion of doing what I do and still dedicating my time to this. So
we appreciate it. Man.
Yeah, I fuck with the track. We didn't hear that last time, right?
No, we didn't.
Man. Yeah. And he was talking this shit. He's like, I gave y'all a year.
Hell yeah. Like I took a year off.
He definitely put in the work on that particular track. So when somebody puts in that work, we want to make sure that they get their flowers and that they're able to be heard. Like all these artists, a lot of these artists that you've heard today has been a lot of personal choices that I brought up that I want you to be able to hear, because we stay in tune with on top of the hip hop scene out here. You know what I mean? I'm giving you dates, telling you that Spitta P comes out today. Weebo came out today. We told you that Tay Bands comes out on the 14th. You know what I mean? We stay in tune with what we know is coming out, and it's not favorites. Some people say, "Oh, well, you got your favorites that you play." Nah, we fuck with who fucks with us. You know what I mean?
DJ DoWrong.
Yeah.
Can I say something? Like, I feel like that's a big step in Vegas entertainment, that we have dates that artists can drop. You feel me? Oh, this artist is going to drop on February this. This artist is going to drop on March this. That's a huge step. Like, people look at Drake. Oh, Drake said he going to drop something May 19th. People look for that. So for us to have, you feel me, like an itinerary, you feel me, for Vegas artists, I like that.
And I agree. There are times when artists will just like the day of, like, damn, this shit's available, and you know, I don't necessarily know if that's the best tactic to really get people hyped, because believe it or not, there are people like myself that really anticipate these type of projects coming out to where I want to hear that type of shit. And like, I'm putting you on a level with these mainstream artists, just like you said, just like we look forward to May, we're gonna have a Drake album that comes out. You know what I mean? I feel the same way. I feel the same way about artists that are here. So why not use us to your advantage? When I say use us to your advantage, like, I didn't charge you anything to say what I just said. You know what I mean? I said that off the strength of we appreciate and love the culture and the music that's here, and that's what's important. You know what I mean? And so that's where our credentials speak for itself. You know what I mean? Our actions are our voice as well. You know what I mean? And when you have people that not only talk the talk but could walk the walk, you know, that's what we do. And I don't like tooting our own horn. We like staying humble and stuff like that. But a lot of the shit that is in the atmosphere right now, as far as the music and how we can get you heard and seen, you got to take advantage of that. You know what I mean? And a lot of people still are not taking advantage of that. And that's crazy to me. Would you agree, Skinny?
Hell yeah. We opened up, like you said, not to, you know, being humble, but we opened up a lot of doors and change the climate of the city. So for you not to involve yourself in something, you're hurting yourself.
Definitely.
You're hurting yourself. Like we help you out on all our platforms. We let people know about the music on every platform that we have. You know, to not be involved, to me, it's starting to look like you're just not serious about your music. Because what'll be the other reason?
That's it.
Yeah,
because we ain't we're easy dudes to get get along with. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you make good music, we let the music speak for itself. We put all politics to the side and let the music speak for itself. You know what I mean? Because that's what it should really be about, is the music speaking for itself. Whether it's these shows that we do and they try to censor our artists that are out here, like Babe Blue You know what I mean? That shit, like, as long as we keep uniting and doing what we're doing and creating platforms like this, and everybody's buying into what we're doing, we're gonna make it far as a collective. There's strength in numbers, and this is the time, and this is what's been lacking in the Vegas hip hop culture, is that unity, and it's here. You know what I mean? It's definitely here. Now we just gotta jump on that train and take it where we need to take it.
You know what it is? It's the like I'm not gonna say following thing, but once people it takes Vegas to show the outside that we are together. So once we show people that we're together and we're willing to put the steps forward to get better, people are gonna start messing with that. You feel me? Because it's like one thing that Detroit, Louisiana, LA, Atlanta have. If a person is getting ready to make it out of there, they push that person. You feel me?
Right.
Like they, no matter what, no matter what gang they from, no matter what side of town they from. When Ti came out, when Ti got ready to make his mainstream thing, they pushed Ti. You feel me? Andre 3000, Mo 3, all of these people, they got that push once they got they mainstream fame. If
Right.
Vegas can put aside their differences, and once they realize, okay, this is that person, and we push that person, bro, we can make it far, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna credit Skinny to creating phases in this shit. You know what I mean? And we never really discussed this, but there's phases in how we roll out shit and what we do. You know what I mean? And we're on phase 3, 4. You know what I mean? Maybe higher right now in what we're doing. And it's important that as we are, taking all these steps and progressing the culture, that everybody, like, instead of saying, well, what do we do? Just fuck with us, come with us, let's figure this out together, because we're gonna get to where we want to be. We're so close to it right now. There's a lot of eyes being seen on the city, you know what I mean? And it's important that we have the right people in front of these people. Somebody like myself, somebody like a Skinny, somebody that represents himself right as an artist, you know what I mean? That doesn't have their homeboy that's gonna fuck it up for everybody else, you know what I mean? And it doesn't have to just be one person. It just has to be the right people to get in front of the right people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. Because like one thing about, I don't want to take aside from the music or anything, but it's like with me, I'm coming from this perspective as an artist. Like I'm a stand-up comedian. You feel me? And just like everybody that's trying to be seen on this platform, I come from the same thing, trying to be seen. You feel me? Like you see these people got a platform, and you want their opinion on things, and it's like, bro, as long as you continue to work, and as long as you continue to do better, you have no choice but to. The right people is gonna see you, bro.
I agree. It's just that visibility, and in our industry, whether it's videos, whether it's you showing up to different events, whether it's you networking through social media, because there's a lot of different artists that I've networked with that I haven't even met in person yet. You know what I mean? But we'll have different conversations through the different social media platforms that we use, and it's all about building relationships. Once you're able to build those relationships, once you're able to get people to believe in what you're doing, and that's why I feel like we're in a dope ass position, Skinny, because people believe in what we're doing. That's why people tune in. That's why people want to send in their music. They want to get opinions from us. They want to get opinions from the people that are in the chat giving their opinions, because again, there's different artists, there's different fans, and let's be real, we're all fans of music, whether we're in the music business or not. You know what I mean? And so Skinny, explain to him how this works. I know we've been talking a lot, but nobody is in the email, so therefore we got every right to talk shit.
No, for real.
How does work, man? This is Bumper to Dump It, man. You send your music to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Cash app, $ DJ DoWrong. MP3 version. Do not send a link. Send the MP3 version to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. With that being said, man, we bump it or we dump it. The crowd participates. So how this works is that if me and DoWrong agrees on a skip, that is one skip. Since we have Steven in the building today, if Steven agreed with us, that is still only one skip. In-house skips are only one skip. Then you go to the outside where the fans, the audience, if y'all give it 3 skips or 2 on top of our 1, that will put on Shannon Sharp, who will tell y'all how he feel about your music.
Shannon Sharp's been asleep today.
Shannon Sharp is asleep
I
today.
could do it for him.
Yeah. So
That ain't
this
him.
next song, while we're waiting,
That
this
ain't
next
him.
song that have you heard of Amazing Jackson before?
No, I haven't, but I like the name.
How do we spell Jackson?
It just like
is it,
normal. He
oh,
doesn't
it's
spell
not
it
an
different. He's
okay, so
he's on IG. I think it's Chulo Jackson or some shit like that. Anyway, he been like, I know he fucks with Katie that wave as far as some production is concerned. I know that he's been here in Vegas, and he might be originally from LA. He's got a video with Debo in it. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh shit!
You talk about Tiny Lister, Debo?
Yeah. He's got that was
Okay.
long live Tiny Lister.
RIP Tiny Lister. You feel me?
Zeus, look, I'm a big wrestling fan, so when he came out as Zeus, in wrestling, I really thought like this is before all the Fridays and everything, and he was wrestling Hulk Hogan. I really thought he was like a real fucking badass. You know what I mean?
And shit.
Straight up. See, I'm telling you how old my motherfucking ass is. But nah,
I'm just a little bit younger,
again,
but I'm with you.
his name's Amazing Jackson. Okay, the song's called "Not Your Type." Bump it or dump it. You know what I mean? Let's get it.
Don't come to me talking about nothing unless you come around talking about money. You know I'll be running through stacks, it ain't nothing. I take your little bitch and get right on her stomach. This shit I got on it under 100. I hit you with more, blow a couple of bags. Picking up everything I never had. Picking up everything with a tag. Bitch, I'm a boss, fuck with the coast. I can make it all back off a text. I can make it all back off a brick. Make it back by making hoes go finesse. They move on command, you're home the man. Never let a bitch see she wearing the pants. Spitting all status, I'm 100 grand. The one they call on when it's out of hand is Chulo. Bitch, I'm not your type, you not my type. We do not vibe, yeah. Nigga, you ain't my nigga, cause all my niggas, they down the slide, yeah. You probably wearing a wire, yeah. All I smoke on the spy, yeah. I'm the hottest, can't deny, yeah. Call your bluff, I'll try, yeah. Bitch, I'm not your type, you not my type, we do not vibe, yeah. Nigga, you ain't my nigga, cause all my niggas, they down the slide, yeah. You probably wearing a wire, yeah. All I smoke on the spy, yeah. I'm the hottest, can't deny, yeah. Call your bluff, I'll try, yeah. I remember looking back, thinking like, damn, I wanna be a big dog. Now they call on me, cause I be pulling strings like a guitar. They keep my name in the big blogs, like about amazing on the topic. Think you fucking with me, nigga, stop it. This ain't what you want, I'm toxic. Swift with the pistol and boxing. Before I shoot shit, I sock shit. Niggas, me, I get it poppin'. My name on the highest mountain. Keep 50 on the wrist, keep 20 on the drip, 150 on whip. Long story short, nigga, if you see me, better cuff your bitch. Bitch, I'm not your type, you not my type, we do not vibe, yeah. Nigga, you ain't my nigga, cause all my niggas, they down the slide, yeah. You probably wearing a wire, yeah. All I smoke on the spy, yeah. I'm the hottest, can't deny, yeah. Call your bluff, I'll try, yeah. Bitch, I'm not your type, you not my type, we do not vibe, yeah. Nigga, you ain't my nigga, cause all my niggas, they down the slide, yeah. You probably wearing a wire, yeah. All I smoke on the spy, yeah. I'm the hottest, can't deny, yeah. Call your bluff, I'll try, yeah. It's big money.
Well,
No pass.
I was gonna say, make sure you put bump it or dump it in the comments. But with that, guess you can't really dump it then, huh?
What that was only like a minute and 30 seconds?
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. Like it's like that was one of them songs. Like the first 5 bars, he kind of fucked me up, and then it's like, okay, he called me back. He called me with it. Like
So
that's
he lost you for a second, but then as it went on further, it kind of brought you back.
Yeah, it's like I kind of it's like at first I was like, nah, okay, he got me back. Yeah, that's one of them ones. I like
Look,
that.
Amazing Jackson is one of the first cats that I met when I want to say it's about 2009 time frame is when I originally met him, and it was around the time I met D Cross as well. So he has been in the scene for a while. Like I said, he getting his paper. You know what I mean? He definitely getting his paper. He stay in his own lane. You know what I mean? He don't fuck with nobody. And I've seen little videos and shit like that of him knocking motherfuckers out in casinos for trying the wrong.
He on his little baby shit. He on his baby shit.
Yeah. So yeah. Except for keeping his balance, you know what I mean?
Okay. He can fight a little.
That's a whole nother story, man. That shit was crazy. But the baby fired on him. The baby fired on him. You know what I mean? And then all hell went loose, but broke loose. But anyway, Amazing Jackson. Again, the song's called "Not Your Type." It is available on all streaming platforms. Who is a K Solo for Vegas? He said this was hard. You know what I mean? So we had a little bit of feedback there. I liked it. Steven, you liked it?
Definitely.
Okay. What about you, Skinny?
I fucked with it. It was cool. It was cool. I'm definitely gonna now you making me want to go figure out who he is because you said he been around.
Yeah. That's one of I want to go see. I want to go see his projects and shit.
Yeah, he don't fuck around. You know what I mean? He's a good, solid dude, but you know what I mean? Music, he takes his music serious. But I would like to see he doesn't release music consistently in a sense to where he'll do music, you know, every couple of years, might release a single throughout that year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least that's what, and I could be wrong. At least that's what I've seen these last few years.
He'll stay relevant.
I mean? Yeah. And you know, it's always good when you have an artist that maybe you haven't heard for in a while and they either elevate him, and I felt like he's elevated himself, you know, through the years.
Yeah.
It's always about that progression, you know what I mean? And Amazing Jackson definitely has progressed in this rap game, man. Skinny, tell him what we doing, man.
This how it work, man. This is Code 7. Damn, what the fuck? Somebody just walking around the street. Hey, look, this is Code 7. This is Bump It and Dump It, man. And the way this work is you send your music to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Also, send $10. It's 10 to spin, man. Not nothing crazy. You just paid your rent, so you should have $10. 10 to spin, man. Cash app. DJ DoWrong. If it get put on the Bump It side, it will be played on all our platforms. Also, DJ DoWrong will play it on Independence Day, on Mondays. If it's that good, it will get played on Wednesday at starting 5 lineup. 2 artists already made to the starting 5 lineup. 1 artist we might be having performing one of the Code 7 events. So you get an opportunity to be a part of Code 7. A lot of you artists hit me up all the time and ask, how can you get on the card? How can you perform? This is the way you can perform. Outside of that, you got to show up to the events, man. And we do have our first event on my birthday, on Hip Hop with Lou birthday, February 19th.
Next week.
It's most definitely gonna go up. You feel me? So if you ain't in the place to be, I suggest you get your tickets and you get there, because if you're not there, you're gonna be mad that you missed out.
Yep, you're gonna have to hear about it again. And you would think after the 4th or 5th, we've done a bunch of events. After the 5th or 6th time, you would think of hearing, man, I should have been there. Don't say that again. Don't say that for a 7th time.
I'm on the team and I'm mad that I missed the events. Like, bro, I'm not missing another one.
Hey, but you're gonna be there. Like I said, the 19th, it's going to be a big type of bash. It's only right that we make sure that Skinny and Lou see a great start to their brand new trip around the sun, as they say. And man, I'm looking forward to it. I will be playing music all night for you. So if you are an artist in Vegas, I am quick to, if I see you walk in the building, I'm quick to maybe the very next song, you might hear something from you. You know what I mean? And that's that instant gratification that we like to give to these artists, especially the ones that make good music and that support the cause.
The 2 artists that's gonna get their fucking flowers that night is Lou and motherfucking Skinny.
Straight up.
Night, you feel me? So one thing about Vegas, like, bro, we're not everybody else. So it's like, if we want to do our own thing, we can do that. We can have Vegas verses. We can have whatever. So that night is for Lou and it's for fucking Skinny, and they gonna get their flowers that night. I promise you.
Real talk.
Yeah, man. I'm actually walking back in the house, bro. Walking back in right now as we speak.
Hear him outside.
You're gonna have a little transformation real fast. Pow.
Yeah, hey, man, I'm back.
Steven, I appreciate you filling in for Skinny. I don't know if Skinny heard when I was talking my shit. I was like, look, I'm talking in the camera, Skinny, and then all of a sudden I look over to the monitor and I didn't see you, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I never met Steven. So this whole time I'm like, I don't even know dude's name. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not fixing to be like, hey, what's your name, man? Like, nah. So I'm glad that you mentioned his name because then I was able to say it. So shout out to Steven.
Man. Steven is a local comedian in the city, man. He been doing his thing at certain events. As far as comedy, he do a real dope comedy skits. He actually had a real dope TikTok following, and they kind of banned him from TikTok, so he got to rebuild his following. But he been doing this thing for a minute, man. So he actually just became a part of the team. I did a couple reactions with him before, but he officially part of Code 7 now. Will be helping me out at a few events. Kind of helped me out on some of the behind the scenes shit, man. Some shit I need help with. Got somebody to step in. So shout out to Steven for that, man. But
No, that
if
worked.
y'all
That worked out perfectly. And Sean Bennett, we played your song, "More Cheese, More Dope," and so I was just tagging you when we were playing your song, and we were talking good shit about you. And you know, it definitely was a bump. Steven was when you watch it back, you'll see that he was getting into it. I was getting into it as well. So that's what you missed. We was just listening to some of your good music, giving you some flowers because we know that 2022. I told him that you was gonna fuck shit up. I said those weren't his words, but I'm gonna speak for you that I know with your skill set that you're about to fuck shit up in 2022, man.
Right. Yeah, I'm happy he came back, man, because he really took a break all year. Like
He did.
he took a whole break, and he's a very, very dope artist. So I'm glad to see he coming back, man, to do his thing, man.
Sean Bennett from the 618. You know what I
Sean
mean?
Bennett from the 618, man. Shout out to that. So look, I'm live on Instagram again to let y'all know, man. We are live on YouTube, man. Code 7 and DJ DoWrong. I know tonight was probably a slower night due to the fact that it's like 4 or 5 different events going on tonight.
Right.
So shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, doing the events. Route to Clout, I forget who's a part of it. They did hit me up a few times, but you know, I'll be busy. So when they told me to call them, I was like, listen, y'all just got to call me because me dialing numbers probably not gonna happen. I'm good at sending text messages.
Did you? Yeah, that's true. You are good at sending text messages. And last night when I sent that little something to you, I don't know if that's what it was for, but I figured you're my guy, and if I eat, you eat. You feel what I'm saying? So
and I appreciate it. I was like, wait, hold on, what's going on?
Yeah, I know. I would have been that way too. Just all of a sudden, it's like, oh, what is this? Where'd this come from? Yeah,
Right.
I'm with you.
Right.
I'm with you.
Man, Butter James, what up, man? Butter James will be hosting the show on the 21st.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what have you heard new stuff about that? Like, can you educate people on what's happening and how big of an event this has the potential to be?
So I think I told you I went up there and checked out the venue. So I
Yes,
checked
sir.
out the venue. So the it's QC's DJ. It's QC's DJ. He's one of the DJs for all of QC. He's coming out. He's doing like a little small tour to try to find new independent artists. So just give artists a shot to actually perform in front of a QC DJ and get your music heard. We're doing that the 21st. I believe it's a Monday. We're doing that on 21st at Hard Rock Bar and Grill. Is it Hard Rock Bar and Grill? No. It's Rockstar Bar and Grill.
Yep, that's
Rockstar
what's called.
Bar and Grill, man. Right across the street from Town Center. So y'all pull up. It's a very dope event. I believe it's still performance slots open. They not charging crazy, like $50, I think, or $100 or something. Nothing crazy.
It's $100. It's $100 for one song. It's $250 for 2 songs. It's $100 extra for placement as far as the time that you can go. But the longer you wait, the faster that shit is gonna fill up, and your choices are gonna be more limited. It's definitely QC is quality control. They manage and put out artists like Lil
Migos,
Baby,
Cardi B.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
man. You might want to be a part of that.
and then we got something else going on, or that's it? No, I got something else that's going on. Killer's birthday is at the end of the month, and I'm doing something
26.
for Killer.
And then
So
I got something else coming on after that. Well, I'm waiting on a guarantee lock in as far as a venue, but first week of March, man, be looking out. Something special, man. First week of
yeah,
March.
and
And Yada them is doing something on the first week. First Friday, Yada them is at Bar Billers Bar. Is it Bar Billers in
he sent me, hold on, he sent me a text. So it is Backstage Bar and
Backstage
Billards,
Bar and Billers?
which is at 601 East Fremont. It's gonna have Yowda, Laser as the headliners, and then you got Lean Low and Javon Macklin is gonna be performing as well. They're on the bill. So
Dope lineup, man.
I like Javon Macklin's music. I'm a fan of his music. So I'm curious to see him perform because I know that he uses auto tune very heavy, and so I'm curious to see how he is live. You know what I mean?
Definitely. So yeah, it's kind of a busy month, man. It's a lot of stuff going on this month. Beginning of next month, first Friday, y'all then will be doing their thing. If ours is locked in, it will be that Saturday. And I'm looking at a few spots, man. So if everything goes right as far as the Code 7, we will be giving you a flight night and a creating culture every month. So we will be trying to have 2 shows a month. Starting in March. So just look out for all of that. February
And I
22nd.
appreciate you keeping us busy, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
you keeping us busy because for me personally, like I depend on events that we do. You know what I mean? Just for my
Right.
family, it's just this is what I choose to do for a living. You know what I mean? Just like you choose to do this for a living, this is what we chose to do as our 9 to 5. You know what I mean? And
Got that right.
it means the world to us for all the support that you guys support us and everything else. Like we say that over and over, but it's coming from a genuine place. You know what I mean?
Facts. We really do depend on this. Like niggas don't even know. This is really what we do. So shout out to everybody's gonna be involved within these next couple events, what we got going on, because we literally we sit down and we probably figure out who we think will be a dope performer or whatever. We all kind of give our input of dope performers who we think about, and we bring them on the bill. Luckily, we are tapped in enough to do that, unlike others. But hey, luckily we do know who is actually making great music. My boy Duck Boy Avery said that he will be dropping this project February 22nd. Vent Sessions drop.
Oh, I'm looking
Duck
forward to
Boy
that.
Avery. Yeah, man, we spoke about you. I think like our first couple bumper to dumpers, man. So we really are looking forward to see what music you got in store. And yeah, man. So shout out to everybody that always show us love and doing what they doing. So this is Bumper to Dumper. So if you're on my Instagram, get over to my YouTube, man, Code 7. Get over to YouTube, Code 7, man. Bumper to Dump It. Send your music to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Send the money to DJ DoWrong. 10 to spin, man. 10 for a spin. We not asking for too much. Just come show some love to the platform. The one platform that do give a fuck about you.
Straight up.
With that being said, DoWrong, we got anything else over there?
No, I mean I got something that I'll play, but nothing in the email. I was listening to the 100 Degrees at Midnight soundtrack, and I saw Spitta P had a song on there called Wicked. So I figured, hey, let me give it a thorough listen. I skimmed through, the project just to see what caught my attention. And again, Spitta P, Wicked. It's off of the 100 Degrees at Midnight soundtrack, a Las Vegas movie starring Las Vegas influencers, so to say, actors, actresses.
Code 7 is in there. Views from the 7 is in there.
Yep.
You got Reese in there. Lou is one of the main characters. Money Wade. Man, Vegas is in there, man. Vegas is in there. Let's go.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the movie. The movie is available. I just got to get around the right people to be able to get the movie. The song's called Wicked. Spitta P, bump it or dump it. Let us know in the comments. Let's go.
Live on YouTube right now.
Whatever I said, I stand on it.
2-4 just like Kobe, feel I'm in my prime. Try not to focus on the losses, cause I can't rewind. Hustle the shot just like the strip, yeah, he on Vegas time. Play with mine, winter time turn to a summer night. I keep a stick, think I'm a golden night. Section dark, but you would know because you play the lights. Wake up and we roll the dice. It's a gamble, day and night. Yeah, I really think it's just the fear of falling. Hit the starler while on this road to start, I'm trouble calling. Can't click over, I know the reaper stalking, people talking. Cause in this gym we and I ball out, hit the track and I spaz. You're a cat in the dog's house, crystal clear. Here's my vision, some say I'm well aware. Premonitions of better days living, I'ma get us there. Come from a side, out the darkness, see we emerge. Young is eager to purge, just waiting to get the word. They need that green light, on your mark, ready, set, go.
Bump it and dump it, bump it and dump it.
We've been through it before. Ever get caught in the gym, mums the word been never before. Think I've been brought up by real monsters, I'm sticking to the code. Okay, overgrown like Kobe. I'm working hard 100 nights. I could drop like 81, but G say I should do it right. Learn to profit from the pain. Practice till you know it's tight. Then shine like Gary Vegas light. Thankful for them Vegas nights. 2-4 just like Kobe, feel I'm in my prime. Try not to focus on the losses, cause I can't rewind. Hustle the shot just like the strip, yeah, he on Vegas time. Play with mine, winter time turn to a summer night. I keep a stick, think I'm a golden night. Section dark, but you would know because you play the lights. Wake up and we roll the dice. It's a gamble, day and night.
We got a bump.
To the top, hey, look, the only way is where I'm sitting. Gotta climb up, be on mission. You interfere, just know I shoot with precision. Live from the 7 where we learn to be sinful. From the very beginning, lately been focused on winning, stacking with certain, not spinning. See, anyway, life's a gamble, but here this dice game vicious. Desert infested with roaches, niggas content with snitching. Run with a murderous click. That trigger finger's been itching, please don't get foolish, P. I'm an acting nut and drop a pipe bomb with your cool beat. Some max we turn to villains, watch with 223s. Knock you out your jewelry. Crazy how a normal day can turn into a horror scene. I done seen it all, what they'll do for the love of the dope. But once you lose it, they don't love you no more. That's how it go. The ones you thought was solid don't seem that solid no more. That's why I keep a tunnel vision. Forward, I gotta go.
I'm on YouTube right now.
It's still be 100 degrees at midnight. Goddamn, he be frying niggas' brains.
The song's called Wicked. And it's off the 100 Degrees at Midnight soundtrack. I like it.
Man,
that's the first time I heard it all the way through. He always comes with some lyrics. You know what I mean? It just is always is the beat complement his lyrics for me. You know what I mean? And to me, it was a good marriage on this particular song.
Bruh, this whole soundtrack is pretty dope for the most part. I fuck with these guys Selly song.
Yeah, that one's probably the dopest on them.
Yeah, I fuck with Spitter P song.
Leonidas and Yada's song is dope.
I like Leonidas and Yada. I like International GT song.
We heard that the other day.
Yeah, I like that song.
FL Nino got a song on there.
FL Nino song, like majority of the project I like. I really fuck with it. So shout out to everybody that did their thing for that soundtrack. I wish it could stream everywhere. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully they work out the details when we get that to happen. But that's crazy you played Spitter P because you just dropped that project and
Introversion is the name of the project, and it is available right now on all streaming platforms. As a matter of fact, once we're done here, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I peep out the project. You know what I mean?
Facts. I gotta see what's up with it too. So look, we live on YouTube right now, man. Get over there, send your music on YouTube right now. Code 7 KODESE7EN, or you can send your music to DJ DoWrong. Well, you send your music to DJ DoWrong. My fault. If you want to see it, go to Code 7 or go to DJ DoWrong. Send your music to DJDoWrong@gmail.com. 10 to spin. DJ DoWrong on Cash App. It's really that simple, man. With that being said, because we was talking about Spitter P, I kind of had something from Spitter P. This is the first song we reacted to, and the video was just so dope.
I know, like it's really chestnut checkers, baby. Like, look. You see, life is what you make it. You make it whatever you want to live, huh? When no foot on my damn plate, had to get myself straight. I know it's chestnut checkers, life with a still made. Have you really felt pain? Sun is shine, but it still rains. They never hate on a loser, guess I'm doing my damn thing. When no foot on our damn plate, had to get myself straight. I know it's chestnut checkers, life with a stalemate. Have you really felt pain? Sun is shine but it still rains. They never hate on a loser, cause I'm doing my damn thing. I've been feeling this way for a while now. Finally built up the courage to talk to you. Never thought I would see 28, still see visions of those that ain't made it through. Having dreams of a rapper turn me to a trapper. No, we will not eat it to pay the move. Started asking mama, adding to the drama. Trying to be a man without a fucking clue. Hoping at it at 13, like a smoke screen. Could prepare for what's after that. Kicked out, so I'm going hard. Just fall for the raw. Flipping packs like an acrobat. I'd have been done bad one too many times, so I'm moving like solo acts. All this pain, can you stomach that? No food on your plate, stomach touch your back. Do you know? Tell me they love me, but I don't believe it. So used to everyone leaving, people deceive it. Watch how they change like the seasons. Won't even have a good reason. Malik David showed me how to get it. Lyric off told me don't expect no handouts. Can't help nobody.
Spitter P, what up?
Them. Fix yourself up and watch how
live on YouTube right now.
Had to get myself straight. I know it's chestnut checkers, life with a stalemate. Have you really felt pain? Sun is shine but it still rains. They never hate on a loser, cause I'm doing my damn thing. I'm put on my damn place. Had to get myself straight. I know it's chestnut checkers, life with a stalemate. Have you really felt pain? Sun is shine but it still rains. They never hate on a loser, cause I'm doing my damn thing. I hope these difficult roads I'm on lead me to beautiful destinations. Combos with God while I practice patience. It's He who had told me I'm out for greatness. It's He who had told me to change my mind. And separation come with elevation. It's He who had showed me that fine line between love and those filled with hatred. And that's really sad. Focus off them, now it's back on the bag. Lend my hand and you won't get it back. That smile on your face, put the knife in your back. I'm just speaking facts. Hey there, watch you starve like they uninvolved. I done seen it all. But be a different pedigree. I'm trying to tell you, dog, we not the same at all. Tell me they with me, but I don't believe it. Really think I do not need them. Abandon me issues from mom and them leaving. Once out the year when I see him. Pops in the city, we already talk. When he split, I thought it was all my fault. The feeling of being a burden. No happiness in me, just hurt. No food on my damn plate. Had to get myself straight. I know it's chestnut checkers, like for the stalemate. Have you really felt pain? Sun is shine, but it still rains. They never hurt no sir, cause I'm doing my damn thing. No food on my damn plate. Had to get myself straight. I know it's chestnut checkers, like for the stalemate. Have you really felt pain? Sun is shine, but it still rains. They never hate on a loser, cause I'm doing my damn thing.
They never hate on the loser. Yes, I'm doing my damn thing. That's my shit. This is one of the first songs I reacted to. My favorite track.
I guess I made it harder.
Look how young he is.
Rest in peace to my grandpa. Rest in peace to my grandma. Rest in peace to my baby mama.
My favorite track. Damn, I can't think of the name of the project right now. I was gonna put that video up right now though. I fuck with Mittens too. Like he got my you know that nigga know. Spitter, you know my favorite track of all time, man. Listen, I be Spitter one of the ones, man. So we gave y'all that to let y'all know, man. Spitter P project did just drop. So go check it out, Introversion, man.
It's available on all streaming platforms. I promise you. He's another individual that took a year off. You know what I mean? He took the year off last year. And he's another, just like Sean Bennett, he's another individual that is going to fuck shit up in 2022. I promise you. And this is just the start to what he's going to do. Introversion is the name of the project. It is available on all streaming platforms. Like I said, once we're done, I'm going to check it out. And I definitely suggest you check it out, download it, stream it, add it to your playlist because you're going to like what you hear. And I heard a couple songs off of it. And I know I just know what he's capable of doing. So I expect something super dope. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts. Look, K Solo said, shout out to DJ DoWrong, man.
Hey, I appreciate it. Shout out to you. You know what I mean? Shout out to you.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody that joined this live, man. It is 3 minutes left. So if you have any music you want to send it in right now. Send it in right now. DJDoWrong@gmail.com. $10 to DJ DoWrong. It's really that simple, man. Send your music in right now if you want your music to really, really, really be heard before we get up out of here. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 p.m. Like I said, I know that today it was an event going on, so I know a lot of people, a lot of artists is at that event. Chisel went. He said it was. He said it's dope. He texted me a few times or whatever. So shout out. Lou was the host of the event. Y'all know I would have been in the building, but this is what I do every Thursdays, 9 to 11, man. We are on here. So yeah. So that's why I wasn't there. But shout out to Lou for doing her thing. Shout out to all the artists that's performing. I heard Perrier's performing. So shout out to all the artists. Shout out to everybody really doing their thing, man. But this is Bumper to Dump It with me and DJ DoWrong every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 p.m. Y'all can catch us, man, on here playing the hottest music and whatever y'all send us. And that could be the hottest music too. So you could be a part of something real big, man. This is a fire that we lit in the city, and we are not slowing down at fucking all. So be a part of something big, man. Be a part of history is what I like to tell people, man. Be a part of history. This is history. Be a part of history. We are creating history. Be a part of history, man.
That's the perfect way to put it. You know what I mean? Not only are we creating culture, we are creating history. You know what I mean? And that's dope. I got one last song to play. You know, I got one last song to play. I see that the foreigners are on here trying to fucking hack into whatever they want to hack into. Shout out to all the foreigners that think we're stupid over here. This last artist is an artist that was on my project. They didn't see us coming. He goes by the name of Solo Belafonte. He's from where I'm from in the Bay Area. He's from Santa Rosa, California. And he moved out here. He's been out here a couple years now. And you know, he does his thing. He grinds. He definitely has a big following back home in the Bay Area. But I got a song. It's called "In My City." I want to hear what it sounds like. I haven't heard it yet. You know what I mean? It's just something that I know he sent to me and told me to check out. So fuck it, we're gonna check it out together. Okay, bump it or dump it. Get in the comments. Let us know.
Get in the comments.
It's
Let us know.
called
Get
"In
over
My
there, man.
City," and the artist is Solo Belafonte. Here we go.
Get over to YouTube, man. Be a part of the audience, man. Code 7. Code 7 on me in the building. How'd you get over here?
707. Yeah. Chitty chitty bang bang, it's nothing but a G. And 9ST gang, you could call me 3 chains with a big booty fit. Bury me inside a Louis store. West Rosa, California, and that is who I do it for. Caked up, nigga, I'm the captain of the spaceship. Got some young money niggas, they ain't on no Drake shit. The fake shit, the Drake spit, hit and make your face flip. Cut your tongue out if you ever made a statement. North Bay shit, keep it snowing like jizzle. 2 7s up, put the O inside the middle. When I put that on Nizzle, you can't fuck with the camp. Put the city on the map, that's a motherfucking fact. Dubs on my hat, put some respect on that. Thinking West Rosa pussy, you'll get checked on that. The tech all black, leave you leaning like promethazine. Soldiers next to me and they left, right, and in my city, you know we ratchet in the motherfucker. Think it's a game, we get it cracking in this motherfucker. Niggas can't hang unless they active in this motherfucker. Stay in your lane, cause we trapping in this motherfucker. In my city, you know we ratchet in the motherfucker. Think it's a game, we get it cracking in this motherfucker. Niggas can't hang unless they active in this motherfucker. Stay in your lane, cause we trapping in this motherfucker. Backing and mobbing, my niggas trapping and robbing. Oh, you ain't heard about the road, you better start asking about it. Young niggas ratchet and violent, we get captured, we violent. And do this shit for real, we ain't just rapping about it. Not the slow poke niggas that be all in the way. We back COPs and ship them all out of state. We pack steel, squeeze and shoot you all in your face. Matter of fact, shoot yourself saying we ain't the bait. Better know about it. Matter of fact, act your hoe about it. Nose full of blow when we throw the best draw about it. Used to doubt it, now they becoming believers. Calling for features, club owners booking the reachers. Rest in peace of white Jesus, MOE in the whole click. From the 9 to the 3, we ain't doing no whole shit. Ollie yoke to the south and I'm pushing this road shit. Don't get punched in the mouth thinking we on some broke shit. In my city, you know we ratchet in the motherfucker. Think it's a game, we get it cracking in this motherfucker. Niggas can't hang unless they active in this motherfucker. Stay in your lane, cause we trapping in this motherfucker. In my city, you know we ratchet in the motherfucker. Think it's a game, we get acting in this motherfucker. Niggas can't hang unless they active in this motherfucker. Stay in your lane, cause we trapping in this motherfucker.
Definitely sound like some bass shit.
Bruh, definitely like some bass shit.
Like if I had some dreads, I might be shaking them right now.
Stevie said he fuck with that. Stevie said he fuck with that.
I like the beat. there was a couple times where I felt like he kind of fell off, but he caught himself. So
Yeah.
I like it. You know what I mean? It's something that I don't know if I put it in my rotation, but I wasn't mad at it. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, it was cool.
You know how one of them songs is like it'll catch you, like you'll be listening to like on random,
Yeah.
catch you like, oh, who is that? Like,
It's definitely one of them.
Songs.
Definitely one of them. If it came on, you'd be like, damn, who is this? Yeah, I fuck with it. You know, I heard him say in the line, "You say we not the Bay." So did they say Santa Rosa is not the Bay?
They do. It's the North Bay. Like there's a lot of people that'll say it's not the Bay Area. It's it's 45 minutes north of San Francisco, 45 minutes north of Oakland. So it's right there. We consider it the Bay. They call it the North Bay Area for a reason. You know what I mean? The North Bay.
What is considered the Bay? Every time I've been in Cali, right? I fuck with Cali, right? And I got people in Yuba City, which is right outside of Sacramento.
You said Yuba City?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be considered the Bay.
No,
Yuba City is.
I got people in Yuba City, which is right outside of Sacramento.
Yeah. Correct.
And then
but Sac isn't the Bay either, and a lot of people try to put Sac as the Bay as well. And everybody in Sac will tell you we aren't the Bay, but when you had somebody like Brother Lynch Hung or you had somebody like Sibo, they're both from Sacramento, and they had that Bay Area sound. They had the Bay Area producers as well. So that's why a lot of the Sacramento rappers get grouped into the Bay Area sound.
On YouTube, man.
They'll tell you straight up that Sac is Sac. You know what I mean? So,
no, I know that, but I'm saying like so.
No, I know you do.
Yeah, when I'm out there in Cali, like when I'm out there in Bay Area or Northern Cali, wherever, because I got family in Richmond, I got family in Oakland,
okay.
I got people in Vallejo.
Okay.
When I'm out there, there's always a debate. When I'm around niggas in California, there's always a debate about what's the Bay and what is not.
But Santa Rosa is pretty much as far north as you're gonna go, and Santa Rosa is like 25, 30 minutes away from Vallejo. You know what I mean? So it's all right there. So we consider people from Santa Rosa consider that Bay Area. You know what I mean? And
cool.
a lot of other people will consider that Bay Area, but there are people who will say it's not. And
quick debate I had before I get up out of here, man. Quick debate I had before we get up out of here. I was talking about independent music, right? I was talking about independent music and pioneers of the independent game.
Here in Vegas?
Nah, just around the world. Just
in general.
Around the world, right?
Gotcha.
So, like the Bay, Northern Cali got to be involved in that conversation, right? So, a person brought up Master P and the South, like with his Southern influence. But
even though he was in Richmond at the time.
Come on, now, I was just gonna say that.
I know the story.
Say that.
I know the story.
Why?
I wasn't a big Master P. I wasn't a big Master P fan, and I never really understood. Like he was in Richmond and did a lot of things in Richmond.
The West Coast Bad Boys, which was his project,
straight up
when he was in Richmond, and he will tell you majority of the game that he got for independent, the selling CDs out the trunk, majority of that game came from the Bay. Why
it came from
recognize that?
JT the bigger figure. That's who it came from. He was doing it real big independently at that particular time. See, now you're gonna get me to get into my Bay Area history bag. You know what I mean?
I want to hear it though.
But oh shit! Now I'm talking shit, forgetting what the fuck I'm saying. Bring me back, bro. Bring me back.
JT the bigger figure, he was doing it real big.
Yeah. So JT the bigger figure was like really doing it big, and then he ended up giving the game to Master P, and Master P has said it before that JT the bigger figure and him, like that's when he started coming up. But it was crazy to me because as far as I knew, he was from Richmond or in Richmond. But then all of a sudden, all the No Limit shit was real Louisiana and the South and everything else, which was confusing. And I wasn't the biggest No Limit Soldier fan. I did not like Silk the Shocker. I liked when Mystical got with him. I liked when fucking Snoop got with him. You know what I mean? But other than that, and Fiend, Fiend is dope. But other than that, I wasn't a big No Limit fan. And part of that is because I felt like, how you just abandon Richmond like that and just talk about Louisiana and the South and everything. So I never understood that. And I'm sure there's interviews or whatever else that he did. And it's not like he denies Richmond, but we kind of felt like he turned his back. And
he don't like he definitely speak on it. But I think like when I have conversations with niggas, we talk about independent game and motherfuckers and different shit. Like I'm one of the people that actually study this shit. Like I actually,
a historian.
I do my diligence, you feel me? Like I'm one of them people, right?
Right.
So, and that's probably why I'm finna start this show where I do talk to people about history of Vegas and shit. But by me being like that, I'm like, bro, when I first came across Master P, he was talking about Richmond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think C Murder was probably still in the South. But as far as Master P and Silk the Shocker, they was in the Bay.
Yeah.
And Silk's album, Shock the World, he speak a lot about Richmond, California. You know what I'm saying?
And I didn't really listen to that project because I did not like that off time and rap that he did. Like even back then, I was critical.
Silk was the first G Herbo. Silk was G Herbo.
And I'm not a big fan of G Herbo. Is not one like I would probably, if there's G Herbo fans out there, which there's a lot of them, you know what I mean? They would probably be mad at something that I DJ because I do not have a lot of G Herbo in my library. And that's just like, I am a little critical with the music that I listen to. You know what I mean? Like I really like, it's got to have a good beat and you got to be saying something or it's got to be fitting to the beat. And that's why this show is so fitting for artists and for us to be a part of it, because we get to bump it or dump it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we get our chance to critique it. So, we are finna get up out of here, but that was a conversation I had to have with DoWrong because I have been having this conversation a lot. And I feel like I'm a fan of P business.
I'm a fan of his business too, not his music. And I didn't appreciate his business till later on in life. You know what I mean? I didn't appreciate like all the albums and he was famous for one album a month, maybe 2 albums a month. You know what I mean? From different artists on his label, and he did that for years. You know what I mean? And that's why No Limit was able to really kind of lay a blueprint, but the blueprint originated from the Bay Area. A lot of this shit, the independent, like a lot of the artists, E40, like a lot of these artists were independent. Yeah, he signed to Jive and did the major distribution type shit, but it's always been Sick With It Records. You know what I mean? And so the independent shit has always been in me when I was an artist. Growing up in Santa Rosa, being in the Bay Area, recording. It's funny that you said West Coast Bad Boy, the soundtrack, because one of my brothers is actually a couple of my brothers are on there. Ray Love, he's a big time artist.
Dope. Hey, Ray Love was dope, bro.
Ray Love like lived with me for a couple of years before I left and moved to Vegas. He lived with me for a couple of years, and so that's like big bro to me. And for those that don't know, Ray Love was in a group called Strictly Dope with Tupac. It was him and Tupac that was together. And Tupac, I met Tupac one time at the Sonoma County Fairgrounds, which is our fairgrounds in Santa Rosa. And that was the spot. They'd have the carnival and shit like that, where I had met Tupac. I remember I had when people would win those glass mirrors that would have, like, mine had Public Enemy on it, and I remember I had won one of those Public Enemy mirrors from the carnival. But I had met Tupac at that time, and Tupac wasn't nobody. And if you look on Tupac's Strictly For My Niggas album, that one, the song Trapped is co-written by Ray Love. He co-wrote that. And Ray Love has really fuck with Mac Mall real tough. So those were some of the artists that I was around when I was coming up, you know what I mean, rapping. So, and I got to do shows and open up for E40 and stuff, being in the Bay Area. And this is when before E40 was as big as he is, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of different things that I was able to accomplish in the Bay Area, and I was able to accomplish a lot of things in Vegas as an artist as well, but I haven't been able to accomplish and have the type of success that I've had as DJ DoWrong, and being able to really have my ear to the street and share some history with people, because I have been around for a very long time in a couple different markets, you know what I mean? I go back way for the Bay Area early days, and then I've seen your Mr. Finleys, I've seen your Mikey VIPs and Samsons and Campfire, and I've seen your two realists when, you know, they're 20, 21-year-old, you know, artists 10 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? These are all people that I've seen. Mr. Finley, all artists, TDK, that I've been around. Like these people are winning awards and, you know, different things for having that history and that culture. And I know I'm rambling, but again, like, I love this shit, and I want y'all to know how much I really love this hip hop in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Man, nah, most definitely. That's why I mean, it's so much, like, and that's why I really wanted to like, just thinking about it, I was like, damn, let me touch on it right now with DoWrong about that with the Bay.
No, I appreciate it.
Like, even when we speak on Pac, like I'm a Pac fanatic, right? Even when we speak on Pac, like, he really from the East Coast. I'm like, y'all don't know how much West Coast, and like Pac he was in the West Coast young as hell. Like, we talking strictly for my
high
niggas.
school.
Now, when he was what, 18, fresh 19?
Yeah, maybe 18 or 19. Yeah, definitely something that came out early in his career. And I just remember they performed at my junior
When he
high
first
school.
performed with Digital Underground, if I'm not mistaken, he was 16.
Yeah, when he was dancing, same song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was 16 when he first performed with Digital Underground. He was 16.
It's funny because Ray Love got signed to Atlantic. Young Black Brother was the label. Mac Mall got signed to it. They had a song on the New Jersey Drive soundtrack called All About My Fetty that they came out with. But Ray Love had a video shoot. This was 1995, and I had a 1972 Bug. It was orange. I called her Old Betsy. That motherfucker liked to break down all the time. So it was me and a couple other of my boys. We was following everybody, Ray Love and all them, to go to the video shoot in LA, which is like an 8-hour drive. And sure enough, like, in the grapevine is what they call it in California, the fucking car breaks down. We had to get a ride. They even though we was following them, they ended up going all the way to LA, forgetting about us. You know what I mean? And so we were stranded. They had to come back and get us. Anyway, make a long story short, there's a video called In the Game that Ray Love has. It's on YouTube. And again, this is when he was on Atlantic Records. And I'm in that video in 1995. I put this real I was a key part in the video, as far as they thought it was drugs that they were dealing. It was actually music that they was dealing, and I got to be the one to put the real on the shit. But that just kind of goes back to some of the Bay Area history that I got to be part of, you know what I mean? And a lot of shit I've been in the background, and I'm okay with being in the background. A lot of people they're not okay with being in the background. We're okay with being in the background. You know what I mean? But we're going to bring everything to the forefront as long as you guys allow us to do it. And this is a perfect platform to do so, get your music heard. And we just appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us for the last month and a half, pretty much now.
Yeah, man, they've been solid. So, like I said, I know Thursdays normally are good days. It was a slow day. Crazy because Tuesday was a good day, so at least it's still balancing out.
Yeah.
But we need y'all to tap in every Tuesday and Thursday, man, at 9 p.m., man. Be a part of, even if you don't got music, be a part of the audience, man. Help us to talk to these artists and give y'all honest opinion on what you feel about the music, man. That is what this is for. Man, we put this on for the city. So shout out to everybody that's been doing their thing, just been rocking with us. Like DoWrong said, man, we are finna get up out of here. Bump it or dump it every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 p.m., man. Make sure y'all tap in.